That's
The what?
iPad minis.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about.
How much are they?
They're like $500.
That's a lot.
It's a TV, bro.
500. iPad mini?
Yeah,
That's expensive.
bro. How bad?
When my bets hit, bro, we're gonna get some better quality cameras. Bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a. It's not the biggest, but it's also not the smallest. And it has a Type C. You can use it in Apple Pencil on it.
Like this one?
Yeah.
How much for a 70mm IMAX camera?
$500.
Wait, where does Messi play?
There's only like 4 in the world, I think.
Wait, where does Messi play? Is he a winger?
It's like an $80,000 camera.
Like he's like a left wing or right wing. I don't know.
Alright, it's on.
Maximiliano Mesa.
Mesa, que más aplauda.
Recording. Got my pizza in. Let's go.
Pizza.
So we're doing.
Edwin ate tomatoes.
We're doing. Liga. No.
Ballon d'Or.
And selección.
Selección, yeah.
Testing.
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 Do I even see?
You know,
I can't see it. My shit's polarized.
1 minute and 38 seconds.
Alright, bro. You ready? You want to clap or nah?
No, I don't. You don't need to.
Alright, baby.
Alright.
Baby. Oh my.
Oh yeah, push it in just to make sure. Cause mine was loose right now.
So she said.
Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go. Welcome guys to a new episode of Special Edition Sports Podcast. I'm joined finally with
Back.
with some
The UTSA kid.
homeless guy. I'm like, and then of course Jason. We're gonna bring a soccer episode for you guys today. We're gonna be talking about the Ballon d'Or, which happened a little bit less than a month. But
A little back. Once the nerves have settled, the feelings have gone down. We're cool heads now.
I'm
No.
no. And we're gonna talk about Selección Mexicana with
Their downfall.
Selección Mexicana that has been quite
Crippling downfall, bro.
and it's been taking some heat lately. I think fair enough.
Fair heat, yeah.
Fairly enough. We were watching the Honduras game at Plug Yourself. You know, we need to get some thoughts out of our chest.
Were we home? No, we were away that game, right?
Yes, we
Yes,
were.
okay.
It don't matter. We should've-
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if we play on the moon, we should still beat fucking Honduras, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes. All right, but we're gonna start off with
The 8-time Ballon d'Or, undisputed
Asterisk.
goal.
Like 4 asterisks on all those.
Can't be
Ballon d'Ors.
touched anymore. Messi, the winner, bro.
No.
Who came close to him? Nobody.
All right, let me direction.
Well, he still has to reach up to Ronaldo.
Real quick. Okay. Clearly, there's disputes. So he received his 8th. Haaland received the UEFA Men's Best Player award a few months back. So it's even more.
But
question.
I mean, UEFA is for the UEFA competitions. The Ballon d'Or is for everything.
Which is where the
Yes.
soccer is played in the world.
No.
The best soccer is played.
Yes.
because Neymar was also put in the Ballon d'Or shortlist whenever he was playing in Brazil.
Yes.
And are you going to discredit Neymar's ability whenever he was in Brazil?
Because it's Brazil.
I mean, but
Yes. But Luka, when he won his Ballon d'Or, I think what gave him. Oh shit!
What a ooh
Saw
idiot!
that?
Yeah, you suck. That shit almost went out of bounds.
Yeah.
That was almost a throw-in.
Yes. He gave him the ball, and he was by himself. He missed it completely. He was looking like Joselu earlier today. But anyways, yeah, Luka got his UEFA Men's and Ballon d'Or the same year, and I know he won the Champions League, but if you could say that, you could have said Ronaldo performed better in the Champions League that year when Luka won the Ballon d'Or. But a lot of people were saying, he received that Ballon d'Or because
Of his
Croatia to
performance.
second to the World Cup final. But that's
Which we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Yeah.
Okay. Clearly, Jason disagrees. I disagree as well that Messi shouldn't have won it because, yes, there was so much hype, and fabrication in the World Cup. I mean, Messi's a good guy to root for the most part. There's some things that people hide that they always. I feel like he gets praised as God, like because he's so good. He's like, oh, he's such a good guy.
Yeah.
But there's definitely some bad things about him. Like his character. That I mean. But that's another talk for another day.
Yeah.
So I understood that whole hype and everybody's like, oh, Messi's last, which it's a good narrative, good storyline, So that's something to say about. But the Ballon, of course, is a whole calendar year as well. I think now they changed it to
No, this year was the season, just the season.
Exactly. So it's not it doesn't go by calendar year no more. It goes
Yeah.
by season. So that's another thing to count on. So clearly, you believe Messi deserve it. Tell me first why you believe. I mean, he can let him rebuttal a little bit.
I'll try not to interrupt you.
I'm just gonna name.
He'll say why, and then I'll try to put a conclusion to this.
I'm just gonna put like the front piece of like what everyone mostly argues
Say your
with.
key points.
No. I'm saying the key points were like what was people argue with against Messi and for Messi, you know, and for Haaland against
don't
Haaland.
8 Mile me. Don't 8 Mile me. Just give me your point.
I'm not gonna 8 Mile.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like I'm just gonna put this question out there like, do Argentina still win the World Cup without Messi? Okay, and then do Man City still complete the treble without Haaland? Because in a world without Haaland, Man City Haaland, they probably go and get another striker. In my opinion, that striker, like, do City still win the treble without Haaland? And I think Haaland can be replaced easily with Harry Kane. Maybe not easily, but I think Harry Kane still hits you 30 Prem goals in that City team.
Okay. Real quick. I don't think we should do hypotheticals and Harry Kane stuff.
Okay.
That the other thing, the without him is a fair question. Just say without him.
Okay.
I mean, it's because if you want to use the stacked team argument, that's gonna fall apart when you start talking about Argentina.
Oh, you think Argentina's team is stacked?
It's forever.
No.
The 2018.
No, I want to ask you: was the Argentina team stacked before the World Cup ended? I'm not talking about after the World Cup. Like, once the World Cup ended, yes, everyone was like Enzo Fernandez, Julian Alvarez, Molina, Otamendi still there.
Them being loaded, like them being good players and them not performing well during the World Cup, that's totally different. But I'm saying, like, in the World Cups when you've had freaking Di Maria and Kun Agüero and fucking Messi and fucking Mascherano and all those other guys. Now, I mean, if they don't perform in the World Cup, that's another thing. But those are good world-class players, and they've always been stacked with world-class players.
For the most part.
I kind of have to.
2018 one.
I kind of have to disagree because, like, yes, they have been world-class. Like, you named like Mascherano, you named like Di Maria, you named like Kun Agüero.
Honestly, I can only think of France being more talented.
I don't know about that.
And
but
obviously their talent shows.
I don't know about that. No, I'm saying like just France.
Player
Just
for player,
no.
You think Argentina's as
No. I'm saying like
No,
he's saying France. I feel like there's a couple more teams.
Who else is more talented than
I
Argentina?
think Germany, England, Brazil.
Germany was not that talented this World Cup.
yeah.
But for player,
last year,
player for
or
player.
last World Cup
I'm saying,
either.
but you're
I
arguing.
think from the midfield up.
You're arguing player for
Germany's
player.
pretty stacked, but from I think Neuer is the one that this is the World Cup he missed, and the backline's very, very depleted. They can't find talent either way.
Okay, maybe not Germany. England, Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil for sure. I had a winning.
Oh yeah, Brazil they took completely disappointed. I agree with you there.
Who else? It's because I feel like international football is a little soft right now. I think there's not really too many big teams.
There's something about
Not next part.
that section, but even,
Yeah. If we're playing soft, then
I don't know because like no wait, I want to go back to that argument about him saying that Argentina have always had world class players, but like it's like yes they have world class players at times, but it's like they've had them at different generations. Like they haven't had them all combined like how they did for this World Cup. Like it hasn't been like for France. Every World Cup, every major tournament, they go in there with like generational talents. Like their team is stacked.
I think Argentina does. Every World Cup they go in with a lot of talent,
Not
bro.
really, not really.
In recent years, I say yes, but the 2010, no, it was still good. 2018, like it was kind of like it was more like Deadwood. Like by name, yes, but the way they were coming up, that tournament,
like their performance probably was not as good in 2018, but I think they were still good players. They should have performed better.
But they did still go out to France in a 4-3 thriller. You know what I'm saying?
the last goal was garbage time goal.
Yeah.
Still go
4-2. No, yeah.
Okay, 4-2. I'll give you 4-2. But you still go out like that to the World Cup champions. You know, when Croatia fell over backwards to them.
Croatia did lose 4-2.
But so they were
Can I answer your question?
So they were a good team.
Okay.
No.
Let me answer your question quick. Because you said you're arguing that Man City would have still won the treble with Haaland?
Without.
Without him.
Wait.
You're saying you positively think they'll win it without him?
I think they
Easily
still would have. I
replaceable.
think they would have still reached the semis.
Nah, fam.
They're, even from the beginning, we knew that this team, when we made our predictions, like, oh, Haaland, everything. Not only because we all knew that was a missing piece, and he's so seamlessly, or he's such a goal scorer, like, that's all they were looking for. And even Julian Alvarez, made it, that team even to another level that season, the treble, or last season, I guess.
Yep.
It's not even that long ago. But I know he underperformed in the later stage, like in the semis and the final. I know he didn't score. But the threat was always there, and the drive and his morale just being there, like, completely was felt in that team. And I could argue, I mean, I know what you're saying now, because I should have said I kept saying a long time ago that City should have been winning the Champions League a long time because the team was so stacked.
Yeah.
But they weren't built for it. Like, they didn't know how to, like, win.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, they hadn't reached the latter stages consistently
Exactly.
enough.
This season, I was bummed out the City won because, I'm all about, like, that. I hate oil money teams or whatever.
Yeah.
But I wasn't, at the end, so mad at how the final went. They learned how to suffer. I wasn't mad with how they won the final because you saw them suffer. You saw them.
They rolled over.
That's why I knew that
They went through adversity.
Yes, they went through so much adversity, and that's why at the end I was, like, not too mad about it, because that's how teams win. That's how teams that win Champions League, that's how they win.
And the goal scorer was someone you wouldn't really be a goal scorer.
City were huge favorites winning the final, and they won 1-0. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a final.
Exactly, and they understood that. So I wasn't. That part made me know, like, oh, okay, they deserve it. But what I'm trying to say, I think you're completely wrong about Haaland. Like, you're talking about a treble. You're talking about. I know they've been winning.
I mean, okay, here's
Not a treble.
Okay,
Treble, but
okay.
they've been winning trophies and trophies.
Not no Champions Leagues.
Okay. Let me ask you
I completely
this.
disagree on that.
In the Prem, they wiped the Prem. Arsenal fell bad. In the FA Cup, nobody was gonna stop them. Who's gonna stop them? Who? If nobody could stop them in the Prem, who's gonna stop them in the FA Cup?
Their depth is so ridiculous.
And there's two, guaranteed without Haaland. Now the Champions League is the only one where you would have been like, okay.
The Champions League is more important.
It's the biggest. It's the crown jewel. Everyone wants this one, but like,
which Man City had failed for
looking at
very
City,
many.
Like, I mean, like, the goals that Haaland got, they weren't anything special. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
he
That's
didn't.
all they're asking you
Okay,
for.
no.
Just to tap it in.
No,
So-
I agree. They
You
were.
guys playmakers all
So how
Like-
did Messi's goals look in the World Cup?
I mean, okay, yes, there were penalties, but they used to beat him with that stick. With like, oh, he can't even score penalties for his team, and then once he started scoring penalties, now everyone's like,
I mean, you want to fucking cookie?
No.
Like,
Ronaldo literally has a nickname because
Penaldo.
I know. I'm just saying, like, but like, those tap-ins, like, yes, they should be putting in. Like, I've seen Sterling miss
It's not
the.
even that he made them. My argument is that there were some of them.
They were given to him, yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, I think you
I want to
guys,
say that quick comment.
you guys were talking about Messi, and I was talking about Haaland. Okay.
I know, but because you're,
Okay,
well,
so
you're
with the
telling us why
penalties-
Messi's better than Haaland, and then Haaland, you're saying Haaland wasn't doing anything special. Messi didn't do anything special in the World Cup.
I don't know about that.
Keep your argument.
Okay, we gotta come back to that point. You talking about Messi didn't do anything special in the World Cup? I don't know about that. That
I
goal
mean,
against
nothing great.
Mexico.
They were
Mexico.
suffering. And they were suffering that game.
Mexico.
I know you broke
Yes.
the deadlock, but
Yes,
We're about to talk shit about Mexico. Dog.
I know, but the same way that y'all talk about City doesn't know how to win the Champions League because they haven't won it. It's the same thing in the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
They hadn't reached the latter stages since the 2014 where they got cooked.
that's kind of recent. And I want to say they cut. But okay, go ahead. Sorry.
It's only two. World
Well, I mean,
Cups
they didn't
ago.
get cooked. Higuain just sold that game.
I don't
But
even fucking remember.
Messi sold that game too. He didn't perform to his level. How that tournament he was way better than he was this tournament. Y'all can say he sold that game too because he showed how he showed the rest.
okay, then there you go.
Sorry.
There you go. Okay, he sold that game, and then this World Cup, I think this is the first World Cup in quite some time that we can say Argentina winning as favorites. As one of the favorites, one of the top 4 favorites. No.
Yeah, he was.
No,
Yeah,
they
no,
always go in as like a.
No, I don't. Nah, they were never really top favorites for 2018.
No,
Nah,
you're
the
crazy.
2018 they weren't.
They were in top favorites.
But
2014,
in general,
they weren't really
just
top
'cause you take them by
favorites.
their name. What he's saying is like
You take it for their name.
just for
Yeah,
the name.
but here's
Okay.
the thing, like Argentina. Okay, maybe they won't be favorites, but you're telling me they're not going to be contenders? Like they're not considered.
Okay, yes, they
top
should
four,
at least
top
be
five?
reaching the
Come on,
quarterfinals
it's
every time.
Argentina, dude.
But like even but when you get to those latter stages, like the competition isn't just some bums. They're gonna be stacked teams every
No,
season.
I know.
For sure.
So like once you hit those latter
Sometimes you
stages,
get early matches with big teams. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends on how the bracket goes.
Yeah.
So,
It's
So,
like
like-
group of death shit. Yeah.
but like with the case of Argentina, like he came in as favorites. He delivered. He scored 6 penalties. How many 6 penalties?
shit, I would have done
7.
God.
Jesus
I,
Christ.
think, I guess then 2 goals wasn't penalties. New Mexico.
Don't you play
No.
7 games in the
I mean-
tournament?
You still gotta score them. He just makes them look easy. He completed 7 for 7.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm not saying like. Yeah, I mean, my issue isn't scoring the penalties or whatever. It's getting the penalties. How many freaking penalties he got?
Okay, which penalties?
If he makes them, he makes them. That, I mean,
but like,
whatever.
which penalty would you say is like wasn't deserved? Like, what penalty wasn't deserved?
The one in the final.
The one in the final?
Yeah.
Which one was that one? That one was.
The one-
Where Di Maria got clipped by his back of his foot.
He tripped over himself.
And the Netherlands one.
Yeah, I'm about to say the Netherlands. And Messi should have got like a yellow or a red or something for fucking kicking the ball at the fucking.
That wasn't him. That was Molina.
But didn't he do some shit like that though?
Oh, you talking about when he did the handball thing?
I don't remember. That was so long ago.
I don't
God,
know.
this was fucking a year ago. Damn, I'm just not realizing that.
Oh yes, it was. Oh my god,
The World Cup was a year ago.
that's crazy. No, but anyways, you can't say that Messi without the penalties probably still would have won the golden ball of the World Cup.
No, because then he would have
Ball
won.
or
The golden ball for the World Cup, like the best player of the tournament.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean. No.
You
He
can't.
does more than score than
Exactly.
that team.
Yeah, and
But
that's
it's
like,
hard to argue because you'd be taking away those goals. You know what I'm saying? Like that wide.
No,
Like-
I'm saying, but
like,
like,
sure there's more
let's
than
just
just
say for shits and giggles, like France wins that World Cup, that game, Mbappe wins it by a
Oh,
mile because
probably.
That's true.
he literally put France on his back.
okay,
that
but then what about his 2 penalties? Why are you not beating his Why are you not beating him with
no,
the stick?
no,
I'm saying
There were penalties. I would say so.
a little
Was it the
soft.
hand-
But
the
also,
handball and the
but it was
final?
also he was the one creating all the chances. Like he was,
Was
the only one
he?
doing anything.
Well, I mean, where was he for the first 80 minutes?
Yeah, no.
He scored. I mean, he was scoring.
I mean, well, no, I'm saying like, where was he for the first 80 minutes when his team was getting absolutely whooped every week?
Well, I
Like,
would say, it's just they were just completely out of. I mean, I guess
they were getting dominated for 80 minutes. Like it looked like a landslide. Like it wasn't even a
Yeah.
close final.
Yeah.
Like everyone went in there thinking France was gonna absolutely batter Argentina, and it was 2-0 for 80 minutes. No answer from France.
Who's getting fucking whooped on the right side of the field? I forgot who it was.
Oh, it was
Was it Molina?
No. We're talking about France.
For France.
Oh,
It was,
France.
Dembele.
Dembele, dude, Dembele
Dembele
was so
garbage.
ass.
Dembele
Super
injury.
garbage.
Yeah.
I remember I was watching the game. I mean, they subbed him out before fucking halftime. That's
Yeah,
how bad he
and
was
Giroud.
playing.
And Giroud.
God
Oh, yeah.
dang,
I mean,
he was
yeah.
bad. They were.
They were
Cooking
bad that game. They were bad that game.
Yeah, because Dembele. I mean, I know he's not a defender, but Dembele cooked him, and then that's
Jesus.
why they gave him 10, but
And then they kept falling for the same fucking play. I was getting on my nerves too.
Okay, but
when
we're
they would
ta-
send the long ball.
We're talking about the World Cup. We're not talking about Messi's Ballon d'Or because
we're
I
talking
completely
about-
forgot that was the topic.
well,
I mean,
Because I mean that is Messi's main point is the World Cup.
yeah, because he didn't do shit. He had his worst season with PSG because I believe that was his first or second.
No, he
season?
No, second.
His
It was
best
a
season
second.
was
It was a
PSG.
second.
He did his best season.
Okay, never mind.
That's
But he was still not. I mean, by
but weren't
his
they?
standards.
But
not
weren't they
very
taking
good.
into account a little bit of the first season? No,
no.
No.
It was
just the season.
the season.
Just the season, not the calendar
You're
year.
taking about they took into account a little bit of the MLS when they came to the Leagues Cup.
Yeah.
That's also what they considered into his league.
That
Ballon
should
d'Or.
have took him out.
I don't know why.
Going
I
to
don't
the
know why they.
fucking MLS.
I don't know why they considered that shit was a freebie, but
They shouldn't have. That's actually.
That should have been points docked.
Yeah, because he's scoring, but I mean the level of competition is nowhere near Europe.
Bro, do you think the MLS like somewhere like is claiming like, oh, we have a Ballon d'Or winner?
yeah, they do.
Playing
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
MLS?
I thought they were gonna say it rubbed it in more, but I mean, from what I've seen on Twitter,
That'd
and
be
stuff,
funny, like, if they
it's
were,
not
like,
as
trolling.
rubbed in, but I thought they were like, oh, we got a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
No, I think
Like
Inter
an
Miami.
MLS player won the Ballon d'Or.
No, Inter Miami is like showing it to all like their facilities and things. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, fuck
that's-
it. Why not flex it, bro? When's the next time an MLS player is gonna win a Ballon d'Or, bro?
Never.
Or never. Unless the timing is literally like Messi.
Yeah.
That's the timing.
Okay, but
That's
okay,
crazy.
you can't I don't think you can discredit Messi's World Cup. I think that's something you really can't discredit. I think you have to give it to him. Like as much as you might hate him, you have to give it to him. He was.
I don't know. I don't hate him.
I mean, or as much
I
as
just
you
don't think should not deserve.
Okay,
It.
as long as you don't think he deserves a Ballon d'Or, you have to give him the World Cup. He was probably the best player in that World Cup. He was the most influential out of anyone. He was a star. He was literally the star of the World Cup. Even though,
because of the hype and because of his
Yeah.
but still, he still performed. Like that means everyone was watching him week in, like day in, day out, and they all recognized
But
that.
it's like okay, it's like you're climbing a ladder, you know, really high ladder, and this is like me kind of going, bro. Just have being your safety net. That's how I feel like his World
But
Cup went.
what safety net, bro? They lost the
They,
first.
as soon as somebody like got in the penalty box,
No. They
That's
were
all-
deserved penalties.
Come
bro.
on, man. No.
Okay, well, anyways. Okay, fuck it. No more penalties.
No,
Let's leave the
he
World Cup.
Also, besides the penalties, he performed well.
He performed good.
And I know he does things other than score, like especially in Argentina, because I mean you didn't have Kuhn, you didn't have an experienced striker, you had Julian Alvarez starting in the lineup. I mean back then that time it seemed crazy, but it was
Yeah.
They broke out. Enzo Fernandez,
Well,
Molina,
And you always
Julian
have players
Alvarez.
breaking out the
They
World
broke
Cup that
out.
we don't know about until you know they actually play.
Yeah, it
Otamendi
happens
was
every
aging
year.
like a fine wine.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, just for
Dibu-
every team, yeah.
Dibu came in like
And
it was.
people, played well and then he goes to club. It's horrible. Not even. And then
His fucking keeper came out of nowhere. Now everybody hates him.
A little bit about Divo, but he still rose his
Yeah.
more at the World Cup.
I think he proved something else.
And that
But
goes another thing. He did not deserve to win the best Yashin trophy. I don't think
that's
so,
a
but-
different discussion.
That's a
Bro.
different
Yeah.
discussion, but
I think
ahead.
I think Ederson probably got robbed or
yeah,
some. Right, yeah,
he's in
right.
trouble.
Yeah.
And like he's a shot stopper, but he's not like as big a shot stopper maybe as in like Alisson, Courtois, even maybe like who's the other really good just straight up shot stopper.
Straight up shot stopper like Nick Pope,
The one with Everton,
Pickford.
Jordan
you know,
Pickford.
Like those are really shot stoppers in there, but obviously like
Memo.
there's levels.
Memo,
Yeah,
World
I
Cup
guess.
memo, only World Cup memo.
There you go, like stuff like that. But he was still good. He had like a really good. Obviously, he had a good defense as well. But he still made key stops.
Yeah.
I don't think you can't go without winning trophy.
I think he just had a really good tournament.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
But to give him the Yashin Award, I don't know about that. I think that may have been influenced a lot
All
by the
right.
World
So
Cup.
now
But
argue about why you think Haaland shouldn't. Because I think you were saying both Messi did and Haaland shouldn't. So
Well, no,
what are your takeaways from what Haaland maybe didn't meet what Messi did?
well, I was just gonna add one more thing to the
Okay, go
Messi
ahead.
thing because like we only spoke about the World Cup, and I feel like that was his main thing. I just wanted to get that out of the way really quickly.
Okay.
And like let's talk about like his Ligue 1, which that's all he played for, and his Champions League performance, Because like I mean I feel like everyone still whenever they were talking about the Ballon d'Or, they talked about his Champions League performance. He crashed out in the round of 16 to Real Madrid.
That was the season before.
Or who did he crash out to? Or Bayern? Was it Bayern?
No.
Listen, we're in 2023. No, yeah, we won it in 2022, but that was in May.
Because did Messi miss the penalty against Courtois to take him through, or is that the?
That was the season before.
Okay, so then it was Bayern, I think. Yeah, it was Bayern. They went out to Bayern. They went out to Bayern.
They went out to Bayern.
I don't
And
remember.
I will admit Messi did have a stinker. I think both games.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause
I don't remember the season.
But I mean, he's 36 or 36, and they fucking man marked him out of the game. And he doesn't have the legs to beat them consistently. And he's playing at the highest Champions League level. And Bayern were also contenders. But then I look at Haaland, how he dismantled Bayern Munich. And I have to give it to him. Like in the Champions League, before the semifinal and the final, like even though he didn't do anything in the semifinal and the final, I feel like you're right, him being a threat down the line, in behind every single time, just occupied defenses and their center backs like no other striker. Like
you can't go without
Like you can't go without marking. If you don't mark him, you let him go through once. That's a goal. Bang, you're 1-0 down.
Yep.
No, that's just a threat he had, and I feel like that also played a mind a lot in the semifinal and the final because like they knew like holy shit, this guy just dismantled Bayern Munich, just scored 5 against Leipzig. Like we cannot let this kid have even a breathing space.
Oh, yeah.
So like I feel like by the time the semi and the final came around, they just locked them out because they faced Real Madrid right in the semi.
Yeah, in the semis.
I mean,
they
Madrid-
wanted the rematch from
Madrid's a good
before.
team. They just got smacked at the Etihad. Because, was it 4-0 in the first 20 minutes?
I think it was 3.
No, it wasn't the first 20 minutes. It was definitely 2-0, maybe 3, but the fourth I think came in later.
But like that's what also another thing that I'm saying. Like even though Haaland didn't score in that semifinal, like you still saw City dominate the Champions League holders for 40 minutes. Like that was a complete crazy tie. Like I did not think.
At the Etihad.
Yeah, at the Etihad.
Yeah.
Well, at the even at the Bernabeu, like you got a Vinicius Junior screamer, and that's it. Besides that, you were getting dominated that game.
I wouldn't say dominated, but we were like they were the better team even at the Bernabeu. Yes, this both. You know, it wasn't as bad. I guess that says something to how good they played.
That's how good I think Man City were. Like that. Like I don't think y'all are giving enough credit to this Man City team. Like I feel like a lot of players go underrated. Like as good as they are, like I feel like that season, like Rodri went a lot underrated. Bernardo Silva went underrated. Gundogan went underrated.
I think I disagree. I don't want to say they're underrated. It's just that they were. I guess when you finally get the result you want, like you win the title, you're like, oh, you know, I guess
It's hindsight. It's hindsight.
There you go. Yeah, like and you don't. How do I put this? You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Kind of.
You know they're good, but once you like, they finally get what they like. Once they win the trophy,
You think
like,
more
oh,
of them
they're-
after they already won.
Exactly.
You don't think much of them until they won.
Okay.
I mean, for certain players, because there's some players that it's just too vividly, you know, and then you appreciate them. But like in Rodri's case, not because he scored the goals, but because the goals at CDM is just a bonus, really.
Mm-hmm.
But what he did, like to pivot the whole team, and what he did tactically for them, and because you wrote Pep, you know, as soon as he broke out with Atletico, Pep signed him immediately.
Yeah.
He only spent one season with Atletico, and then Pep was, you know, this guy's amazing, you know, signed him, but.
And I think another player that went underrated was
Bernardo.
John Stones.
Yeah, I agree because and he used them differently that season as well.
My man went from like just a straight Brexit tackle defender, and now look at him. He's a Rolls Royce tiki taka center back that drives all the way up into the opposition box.
I think, but now I think teams now have adjusted to that. But that's the good thing with Pep. I give him credit for being brave, but like sometimes you get so like shocked that this player is playing here, you're not prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think now they know, you know, they scout him more. So I think this year that's why he kind of also went away from it. I don't think he uses it as a CDM as much.
No, he doesn't do that double pivot.
But
where
yes,
he comes
we
in.
we always know that John Stone has been a good, you know, passer of the ball
Ball
and
handler.
on the ball as well. But you're right, Pep being credit to him using it as a DM. You know.
Like this is also another thing. Like I feel like people are a lot like they get blinded a lot by Haaland's goals. Like don't get me wrong, 55 goals is crazy. Like that's a disgusting amount. Like those are Ronaldo, Messi prime numbers. Like, so that should be like Ballon d'Or winning numbers, right?
Then why wasn't it?
It's because the problem I have with that argument is we've never held how good their team was against the Ballon d'Or winner before. Look at when Ronaldo was winning his Ballon d'Or. Real Madrid was the best team in the league. When Messi was winning his Ballon d'Or with Barcelona, I mean, they were fucking raping everybody.
And we will say they were the leaders of the team. We're not saying the team helped them. We were like, he was the head of the snake.
Exactly.
We'll have to bleep that.
Whatever, bro.
Well, I'll see. Okay, probably. But I
think like the third time I've actually said it.
Oh, okay, well, I don't know, but no. Okay, but here's the thing.
I understand what you're saying.
I understand what you're saying.
Like we just have to use what the precedent that's already been set.
Okay, no, I understand what you're saying, but like I feel like the times have changed so much.
That's convenient.
No. Like, look, like I don't like you don't see like the protagonists of the game aren't as much as the players anymore. Like players are just cogs in a system now. Like players get in and out replaced easily. Bang, you're not performing anymore. Boom, next player. Boom, next player. Like
fair enough. I think so. Okay.
Okay, no, let me finish. And then like so like you bring in like another cog to the system like a Haaland. And he's exactly what you need. Well, I mean, okay, he's generational talent. He does what he does. Like, but like it's like he wasn't winning them games individually, like how Messi and Ronaldo were. You know what I'm saying? Like Ronaldo and Messi would take you out of like Atletico game where Ronaldo just scored a hat trick and just put Simeone to the sword like that. Like Haaland's not doing that.
That's because they're not asking him to do that.
Well,
they're literally asking
Okay, but you didn't ask Ronaldo to do that, and he fucking just did it.
because he's like that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You didn't use that argument against him.
I bet if you
That's because
ask
we're
Haaland-
comparing Haaland to Messi
Okay,
and Ronaldo. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
But that's the point. You're
Let's not do
comparing
that.
Haaland to Messi, bro. That's what he's.
But
that's what he's going
Messi
against.
this season, not Messi all
He's-
time.
Okay, but he's still the same Messi that play makes, same
No,
Messi that dribbles.
bro.
Look what he did to one of the best defenders in the world, Guardiola. He cooked him inside out,
Everyone
took him
gets
out.
cooked every once in a while. Bro.
Okay, but like when it comes to like one of the big games, like this guy.
You're talking about a defender playing his first World Cup. I know he's a really good defender, but you know.
But you're talking about Messi in his latter stages. Like he no longer has that pace that Guardiola has. He has to literally beat him with skill, go around him, do a little more body feint, come back inside, still put it, and then find the pass to Julian
Okay.
Alvarez where he taps it in.
Okay, let me say this.
Like you can't like that's a fantastic.
You're not
goal.
asking Haaland to come play, make, drop it.
But he
like
can't
Harry Kane.
because he can't do
it.
No, he
Yes,
can't. No, he
Yes,
cannot.
can.
Haaland cannot
I
do.
bet you he wasn't. We said that about Harry
Wasn't he
Kane.
doing in Bruiser?
We said that about
No,
Harry Kane. Harry Kane now can play in.
Because that's Harry Kane. Harry Kane has always done that. Harry Kane
No,
has
he's not.
always.
No.
Yes, he
No.
has. Harry Kane has
That was
always
what Son
dropped
was
deep.
for.
Harry Kane has always dropped deep.
criticized. They will kill Harry Kane. Oh, he doesn't help him built in.
Yeah.
He doesn't drop in. In the beginning of his career?
Okay, but now I'm talking about now. Like
How old is Haaland? He's not even 25.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
And you're like, oh, he can't play.
because okay, that's what I'm saying. He can't do that right now. He can't. You can't ask Haaland to come deep and pick up the ball and collect it. He can't do that right now. You look at his touches. Like
they don't need him to.
Okay, exactly. Because he
He's
can't.
doing what his team is for.
Because he
He's
can't.
there to score goals and he scores goals.
Exactly, because he can't do anything. He can't really do
It's not
anything
because he
else.
can't do it. It's because that's what
the team
his
needs.
position is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the team needs. Literally, the season before, when they lost to Real Madrid, they had no striker. They even still almost beat Real Madrid without a striker. But everybody knew in the summer, as soon as the season ended, everybody like, oh, they're gonna find a striker.
Yeah.
Because that's what they needed. Aguero had retired. Well, obviously, they left to Barca. They wanted to sign. I think they already wanted to sign Haaland, but they didn't.
No,
sign
they
him.
wanted to sign Kane.
Yeah,
They were asking for like 100 mil, and they were like,
they tried also to go for Ronaldo to City.
no, they were never going for Ronaldo, bro.
Yeah.
I got sources.
Yeah,
that
they
say
were.
Maybe.
Yeah, they were.
Maybe it was
Or maybe it was a chess move to get him to United.
Yeah. But you know, we never know. It's
Yeah.
widely reported by credible sources. You know, whatever. That's not the
Yeah.
The point is that was where they were missing it, and they bought two amazing signings. Julian Alvarez is. I think so highly of him. You know how I feel about Alvarez, but
Yeah.
that's what they asked him, and he did it. What do you want him to do? It's like
No, I'm not saying, but like I'm just saying, like okay, look, whenever it was a KG match, when it's a KG match,
Mhm.
you know, like when it's like it's like you're not
The
really
assholes
you're
get
not really
tight.
getting anything. Like there's not really nothing's created, right?
yeah.
You can't just find a pass to Haaland, and Haaland's gonna either beat a man and find a shot, right? He doesn't do that. You have to give him a
But
clear
that's not
opportunity.
even how they play, though.
Okay,
Like,
I know what I'm saying, but like he can't win you games individually. He has to, like the team has to, if the team doesn't provide for Haaland doesn't score.
I mean, but that's
Yeah,
the
okay.
position, though. Like,
No, I mean Messi has a
Well,
Messi has a
nowadays-
false nine. Ronaldo's a striker.
like I mean, I can say Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo
yeah.
scored that hat trick against Atletico, but someone has to get the ball in.
No,
He's not running it from the fucking
I know what
ombligo.
you're saying,
but and then like even other players like Vinicius Junior, he'll pick up the ball and he'll do something for it. Like I'm not saying like Haaland specifically he hasn't shown me that he can take games by the scruff of their neck and win them by himself. Like you can't
I think
point
that's
out,
just hard to do as a striker
I've
in
seen
general.
what as a striker that should be the easiest. I've seen Ivan Toney do
because
No, I see what he's saying. But I can tell you other ways he does kill you. He kills you. He's a physical specimen.
Mm-hmm.
He moves you with movements, meaning like he'll go front post, he'll go back post. You know, physically, presence wise, and that's but yeah, he won't let go play. He won't dribble it out of his mind. But physically, I think he can beat a man. He can bring it down and he can put an arm on his.
Yeah.
You know,
like
stuff
in the
like
box, like if he gets the ball in the box, like it's a goal. Like anywhere in the box is basically a goal.
which is what you ask of a striker.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, what if you can't get the ball into the box? Then what?
So what? He's supposed to run it down from the
way
fucking
they
ombligo?
play-
That's
yeah.
yeah.
The way they play, they're already down in possession. Everybody, all the defenders up. There's no space behind them anyway.
That's the,
If like, sometimes when you dribble people out, you need some space behind you, or at least on the sideline. That's where there's space. He's blocked out by space.
What about when they play like good teams?
So he's in less positions of that.
What about when they play good teams?
Even when they play good teams, when they play around,
Because
they had
like if you look like at Messi,
Okay,
like
but-
he's a midfielder.
Okay, I know
You
what
can
you're
see
saying.
you got to think of him like as a point guard. Yeah, if he's bringing the ball up every time, then he has all the opportunity. He dictates the game. But
He'll be in more positions. Like
More positions
You're
to
just
do
saying
that,
because
to
he's like
take
the focal
over.
point at the top. There's no really opportunity for him to take on a man.
No, I
who's
wouldn't
not
say
really-
focal point, but what I'm saying is like
that's kind of what I'm saying. Yes.
if he gets the ball
he doesn't
at the
really
edge
have,
of the box and they already parked the bus behind him, like, or I mean not at the edge of the box, like 35 meters out or whatever, and that's where he's getting the ball. How the fuck?
Okay. Let me ask you another.
He's
question.
supposed to take on 3 defenders and then
No,
get to the
no,
goal.
no, I get that. How does it make you feel whenever like the stats are coming out that Haaland's had 5 touches in a game, but he's somehow scored twice? Haaland's had 3 touches in a game, but he's come out with a goal.
Yeah, because they're getting into him.
How does that make you feel that like a player that got 5 touches in a game, you're giving him the Ballon d'Or just because he scored?
That's the objective of the
I
game.
mean, first of all, yeah.
But I mean, saying he wasn't influential to the game, but like the game's more than just 5 touches. The game's 90 minutes.
I understand, but if you only score 2 goals in the game and you score 2 goals,
Yeah, but like, how did you get those 2 goals? You didn't just those goals just didn't appear. Like the team had to create something for you to get those 2
Yeah.
goals.
Of course, but
but you have to score them.
But like, I you know what I'm saying.
it's not. We're not talking about he scored 35 goals. He scored 55 goals in a season.
Yeah.
You know, so like you're talking about big numbers in his first season and in the league, first time in playing in a big team in Europe.
Like I'm not
First try, and it worked for him,
I'm not
by the way.
discrediting like his goals. I'm just saying like how many goals of those 55 goals did he make for himself? Like how many could you say like that was all Haaland? Like all they did was just fucking hope and pray, and he did everything himself.
But because
easily third just because he's.
I just think that's what you expect, like of a midfielder, making
no.
his own goal,
No.
taking on a couple of defenders and then shooting it from outside the box or something like that.
No.
Then I could see that how you create your own goal. But as a striker, there's not opportunity to create your own goal because
No,
you're
we're
at
not-
the end of the play when you get the ball.
No, I'm not arguing. I'm not saying that Haaland's a bad player. I'm arguing.
But that's what I'm saying. So how is he going to create his own goals
I'm saying
as a striker?
Haaland's a
'Cause
great
that's
elite
hard.
player, but I'm just saying like, for me to say this was the best player in the world, this was the Ballon d'Or winner, you have to be doing more than just 5 touches a game. You're not really influential. You have to
don't know,
dictate the game. You have to be
Scored
involved.
55 goals.
Yes, but like, how many of those 55 goals can you tell me he
if you're-
made them
okay, if
himself?
How you gonna give?
Okay.
How are you gonna give a Ballon d'Or for good positioning for a couple games? You know what I mean? That's what Yasel's trying to say. How are you gonna give it to him for just having good positioning?
Okay, then why are you gonna give it to Messi, who scored most of his goals? in penalties?
He was
When
involved. He was involved the whole
Did
time.
no.
Yes, he was. He was involved that whole
Okay,
World
yes,
Cup.
he's
Every
a big
90
part of the
minutes.
offense, but
He-
okay, in that case,
But for the
Did he get
goals,
fouled?
he
Did he
wasn't.
get fouled?
Yeah,
Did
it's
he
like
get
he didn't
fouled?
get fouled for all the fucking
but
goals.
he probably gave the pass for the foul.
They're giving assist to the guy who got fouled. Giving an assist to Di Maria.
Whoever got fouled, let him take the penalty.
I
then.
thought you said to be quiet.
Well, yeah, you're getting heated though.
Because okay, you're saying you can't be influential just by scoring tap-ins or scoring goals where you didn't like. That's influencing the game.
Okay.
If the game is 0-0,
All right.
you get one shot when you're in the
Okay.
box to score a goal, and you score that goal, you are man of the match. You
What?
influence the game because you scored the winning goal. You won the game because you scored.
That only gives the credit to the strikers, bro.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck who gave him that assist.
Hold up, and every goal is not every goal. Nobody looks at every goal and be like, how did it get created? How many passes was before the goal? Was it a set piece goal? Was it corner? No. At the end of the day, everybody looks at, and especially for a specific player now. And now we're looking at an individual. Not only did he help him win the, let's say just championship, like win him. You can agree he contributed in every cup or every tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just by without even telling me the goals, you would say, oh, you plugged in Haaland and okay, let's say I didn't tell you didn't know he scored 55 goals, but the season before they reached the semifinals, and the season after, they won the final, and I just told you they added Haaland to the team. Would you say just by that context, you don't even know how many goals he scored? You would say that he helped them with the triple.
Oh yeah, well he scored the
Okay.
goal. Okay.
Let me tell you, he scored 55 of those goals.
Okay. You wanna
He's the
argue?
head of the
Okay,
state.
you're just arguing goals, pure stats. Okay. Let me ask you.
It's because goals is what wins you games.
Okay, yes, that's fine. Okay, so if Haaland this season, he goes fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Real Madrid win the treble. Joselu finishes with 60 goals. They were the most tapping goals of all your life. But he's scoring goal after goal. He scores 60 goals. He wins the Champions League. He wins the league. He wins the Copa del Rey. He wins the treble. Are you giving the Ballon d'Or to Joselu?
Yes. I mean,
That's what you're arguing with Haaland, bro.
yeah.
No.
No, I believe that.
No. You
I
can't
believe
say
it.
no, bro.
I said yes. I said yes.
No, yeah. Okay, I am saying yes, but okay.
I said
Now,
yes.
now you're thinking.
No, but you can't compare because clearly Joselu has not the skill sets of Haaland.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
Clearly.
I'm just saying. Theoretically, if he scored 55.
yes, okay.
Oh yeah,
There-
if fucking
yes.
Funes Mori scores 100 goals, yeah.
Every cross that came in from Madrid, he banged it with a header. Every tap in that he scored back, bang.
If he's is he winning games?
He's winning them games. He's
So
fucking,
then yes.
he's getting 10 touches a game per match.
Yes.
He's looked so
Yes,
scrappy.
he
He's
gets the
uneasy on
Ballon
the
d'Or.
eye. You would still
Yes.
give him the Ballon d'Or as the best player in the
Yes.
world.
But you're right, and then even you're wrong on that one. Haaland does not look scrappy. He looks like complete football.
Okay, right,
He has
okay.
everything you want from a striker. The only thing he can't lick up play yet, and you know he's gonna build that in the future.
Okay, but
I don't know why
for
you're-
right now. I'm saying right now. This
Well, right
Ballon
now,
d'Or.
ask him to do that.
Okay,
To-
but you're giving them Ballon d'Or. You're trying to give them Ballon d'Or for something he doesn't
because
have.
he won them the treble
No, he
by
didn't.
scoring the most
No,
fucking
he
goals.
fucking didn't. Pep won them the treble.
Oh my god.
Pep came to realize he took his head out of his ass, and he finally won.
Yes.
He should have won it all the time.
Yes, that Man City team has been stacked for so long, and
He
they
got to
never,
the
well, they were
semifinals on a
never,
striker, bro.
they were never able to win the Champions League. Now they win the Champions League. Haaland is scoring goals,
You're
winning
saying
games,
Pep, the only reason he won the Champions League is Haaland.
No, but that's.
but they were very. He was very needed.
You plugged it in. Did you have this before? No, because you like goals and important moments, and then you get them and you win the treble.
But then you're arguing just like saying like, just give the Ballon d'Or to the top goal scorer of every year. Like that's what he's fucking saying.
No, it's the head of the.
Well, it depends. Are you
Who's
scoring
the
a
head
lot
of
of
the
goals
group?
but still losing?
Exactly. They won the treble yesterday.
They won the treble.
We're not arguing just about
Yeah,
the
but,
goals. Either it's the 55 goals with the
Okay,
treble.
but like, what
You
type of trouble? What type of trouble are we looking at here, bro? Like, this is not. Like,
Oh my
Are you
god!
discrediting the trophies? You're the one who said
Don't discredit the World Cup for what he did.
Why is your team the one hasn't won the triple yet? Why hasn't Robert Gill won the triple yet? He was arguing with that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We
bro.
don't triple is for
Okay.
other teams, the other big teams that want to act like they're big. But Real Madrid, that's won 3 Champions League in a row. That's what we're team. Nobody has done that because we're the greatest in the world. Sorry.
Okay.
I think that's what-
All right. How would okay? Let me see. Let me put you like an example. How would you feel like if PSG won their treble? Like, would you credit them like, all right? They
Yes,
won.
because they still have to win the Champions League.
Okay, so you're only really crediting them for the Champions League then.
Well, yeah.
So then.
But you still have to do all
Hardest-
three.
The Champions League determines what's the best team in the world.
But you would still say like they should be winning Ligue 1 every year. They should at least
They
be
should.
hitting the semifinals of the Coupe de France every year,
Yeah.
They
right?
should.
Yes.
So that's the same standard with City. They should be winning the league. There was no contenders this
Yeah.
year. Arsenal came out of nowhere, and then we fell off.
You're making our argument for us.
No,
Yes.
I know.
They were able to win those other 2 cups. They could not win the Champions League because they are not the best team in Europe if you can't win the Champions League.
Okay, then why did they bring Haaland in?
Because they needed a striker.
Jesus Christ, ya cero.
Or why did they bring him in? To win what?
To Champions, they
To
needed a
win the
striker.
league
No, maybe.
They didn't need him to win the league.
Clearly.
I agree with you on that.
Clearly.
But they needed to win
So-
the Champions League.
so then the
and
only-
if you're the best team in Europe, then you are the best team in the world.
So
if
how-
you are the top goal scorer of the best team in
Okay,
the world,
okay.
you win the Ballon
Okay.
d'Or.
Okay, they brought Haaland in to win the Champions League, but Haaland didn't win them the Champions League. Roger won them the Champions League. The semifinals.
You win by 1 goal.
Okay, the semifinals.
I'm not saying it's not important.
Okay, semifinals. Haaland didn't score a goal.
I know.
Didn't give an assist.
Quarterfinals.
They didn't put him.
He scored most of them.
Okay, yes, but like when it came to crunch time,
But
the big games.
what were you saying earlier though? He was taking up space and he was being used as a
Yes,
decoy.
but then what?
Pulling away
Anyone can
attention.
take up space.
No.
Not
If
every guy is
Otamendi,
great.
if Otamendi could be sitting on the fucking penalty box right now, they're not gonna. Who gives a fuck? He's not gonna make it.
I don't know. I think.
Joselu today was unmarked and missed 3 open goals.
But you got the chances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Anyone can have the
makes
movement.
those.
Well, then that's what again.
That's
That's, what
the-
you're supposed to do. That's what the midfield's supposed to do.
I don't know. I
It
think.
is credit to Pep, but you know it's a group of things. But Haaland with Pep, with Bernardo. I know De Bruyne always falls up a little bit, but De Bruyne even beginning of the season he's always hot. It's part of it. It's a collective thing. But again, the head of the snake. That what I'm saying. That He's just not a Charles Barkley. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not the passenger in the bus. He's the
Yeah,
bus
he's a
driver.
bus driver.
You know, he leads.
Haaland's the bus driver. So okay, let me ask you, who was
55 goals is
okay?
pretty
Who
much
was
bus driver.
City's best player last season? Like who was their most crucial player?
Haaland.
Haaland?
Yeah.
Not Rodri.
No. He's a part of. I would say pretty big part of it. Like,
You think that City would? Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't think City win the league without Rodri. They don't win the league without Rodri.
I disagree.
They do not win the league without
If
Rodri.
you put it,
They probably don't even make it past Bayern without Rodri.
I disagree.
I
I
mean,
disagree. Rodri is great. I respect what he did, but you can plug in Casemiro. I mean,
I don't know, bro. Casemiro.
He's not as good as
Are you a
Rodri.
Man United right here fan? Would
No,
you
no,
trade
no.
Casemiro for Rodri?
Casemiro
I mean-
United's best player.
well, yeah,
Are
but
they?
if
Is
you-
he best? Is he
And
their
who
best?
is it? Who is it?
Who's Man United's best player, bro? You're asking me to pick from trash, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm looking at scraps here.
Tell me real quick, just real quick.
Bruno Fernandes, yeah.
I mean, maybe not this season.
No, definitely this season, bro. Who else?
Nobody.
Casemiro's been injured, but
Even last year, Casemiro tailed off.
I mean,
okay, whatever. That's not the point. Look, but my point is, put Casemiro. He's not as good as Pazino Rodri. He maybe is not as vocal, but I've seen him be a leader.
he gets the
and
job done.
He
Yeah.
gets the job done.
No, he
Yes,
does not, bro. Casemiro's not hitting 120 passes per game, bro.
When it's from here to Chris, yeah, he is.
No, he's
And in
not.
that system, yes, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, he.
The way they play
ask
there,
him to do
yeah.
hard passes.
What? Bro, Rodri hits line-breaking passes. He dictates
He's
the
not
tempo.
Toni Kroos, bro.
No.
Okay, yeah, no. Okay,
That's what De Bruyne does.
You're right.
Not-
You're right. Rodri for sure does way better passes and more difficult passes. But again, what the like how do I put this?
Like, but that's with every team though. You take out one important player. Yeah,
I don't know,
mean,
bro. I think you go back to like some Barca teams, some Real Madrid teams. You take out Ronaldo or Messi from either one of those teams. They don't do what they do. They don't get past.
Okay,
some of
but you're
those
talking about Rodri.
I don't know. I'm saying like you take like I'm saying
Like,
like
you're saying Ronaldo.
I'm saying
You're
Haaland.
saying Real Madrid might not win without James.
No. You said
like-
Haaland's the bus driver. So
Yeah.
when you talk about like the bus driver, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of like Messi, Ronaldo, Eden Hazard's, like you know what I'm saying, like Neymar's, people that spearhead their team.
Is that not Haaland?
No,
Well, Neymar. I don't
I
really
think-
call Neymar a bus driver.
I think
but-
Haaland's.
That's what, I don't know how you can go and say this
Because-
blasphemous of scoring 55 goals is not.
Because the
the
bus
head of the
driver
snake.
is Pep, bro. The bus driver is Pep.
No, not literally. Like we're saying, like who's
No,
on the team.
even
Like,
literally.
Yeah.
Even
Who's
literally,
on the field.
No,
Like okay, yeah, the manager is going to be the bus driver of every team.
No,
if you're talking
no,
about
no,
like
no,
leadership
no,
and leading
because-
the team,
because
yes, no
the bus
shit.
driver of
We're
some
talking
teams
about, we're talking about the players.
okay, even in the players, I think the bus driver is Rodri.
55 goals?
Yes.
You discredit
God.
55.
I'm not discrediting
It's
55.
okay, it's 55 goals with, the championships. You can go, like Jason said, you can go score 55 goals and not win shit.
And not win shit.
Yeah, you're playing with bums, or
Okay,
or you're probably not being clutch.
Give me an example of a player who scored above 40 goals and didn't win shit.
Lewandowski, maybe not 50. but
Ibrahimovic.
he's close.
No, he never. Ibrahimovic never hit those types of numbers. I don't think he even broke 21 season.
With PSG, I think he did.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Anyways, okay.
Well, I don't. Well, I think we're just gonna have
try to
to.
conclude this.
I think we're just gonna have to disagree to disagree.
That's because
Look, I like how you think about him. I like that you ask more of him. But literally that season, that's not what they asked him to do. So you're asking him to do. You want me to put up stats when they didn't ask him to,
What's-
play.
what's because
there's
you-
already enough players. That's when players bump into each other, and you have too many players. You're asking too many players.
like you're gonna hold against him that he doesn't have any tackles won or something.
No, no, I'm just saying like.
Well, because that's not his
No, it's
position.
'cause
That's not what's asked of him.
we're talking about like the world's best player. Like I'm not just talking about some bums. I'm not comparing him to Harry Kane. I'm not comparing him to Lewandowski. I'm comparing him to fucking Lionel Messi. The go to the game, bro.
But Lionel Messi, you have to go by season. You can't go by.
I'm not
what
going
Messi
by.
was before.
No, I'm going by that season.
Yeah.
That specific season.
Last season, Lionel Messi was
He
not
didn't
the
do
best player.
shit
He didn't do shit on
besides-
PSG.
The World Cup, his benches were mid.
He won PSG their title, bro.
You could blame one
By like
title.
what? How many points did they win by?
By one. But it's still
Yeah.
it's still a dub.
But look, that PSG should have won it more comfortably, and you're talking about Ligue 1.
Okay, why should they have won it more comfortably? They were in a rebuild state. New manager. They're getting rid of.
Don't tell me it's fucking rebuild when you have Mbappe and Messi on the same fucking team. Don't tell me fucking rebuild.
Their whole back.
You got 2 world-class keepers in Keylor Navas and Donnarumma, and you got Sergio Ramos coming in. That was Sergio Ramos, I think, first.
But Sergio Ramos didn't even play that season. He got injured. He literally got injured first
That
time.
was the second season, wasn't it?
No, I don't even know. He didn't
But
really
I know what
play.
you're talking about. His first season as PSG.
I think Sergio Ramos and Messi came in at the same time.
No, that was his second season because
Yeah,
his first
they came in
season-
at the same time.
The first season he left is when Real Madrid won it with Alaba. That was his first season. That wasn't obviously that was 2021 to 2022, and they won it in 2023 this past May. So actually that was the season he played. But besides the point, I don't think I disagree. I don't think it was a rebuild at all.
No, they
If
were.
anything,
Well,
you were looking for midfielders. Yeah, their midfield was.
their midfield has to get rebuilt completely. Their back line had to get rebuilt
But
completely.
who's the midfielder for PSG?
Bro, they had like
Vitinha,
Vitinha. They had to play that
So
17-year-old
So Messi's not a midfielder.
No, he was playing. Okay,
I mean, he's
because
not,
in
but
that
he can
system,
play,
in
yeah.
that system, they
So
kept.
that's what they asked of him.
They
They didn't ask
play-
him to be a midfielder.
Okay, they asked him to play right wing.
Oh, okay.
They
I
asked
see
him to
how
play-
that works. Uh-huh.
What? This is what
They didn't ask him to be a midfielder. They didn't ask him to
they asked
create
him,
all the plays.
They asked him to. Okay, no, I'm before you fucking start doing some bullshit, bro.
I'm using your argument against you.
Nah, this motherfucker has an agenda, bro. He has the biggest agenda against Messi.
You
Nah.
are the fucking agenda. You're trying to discredit 55 fucking goals, dog.
Because they weren't fucking all. They weren't crazy, bro. He wouldn't win them. Like,
You want him to score chilenos or something?
I mean, he did. He did against
you want
Dortmund.
him to score fucking goals from the ombligo every fucking game or
Nah,
something?
bro, I just
Like,
want him to I just want him to be more influential in the game.
That's influential. If you win the game by scoring goals, that's influential.
I know what you mean, but listen to me. We're probably repeating ourselves.
I know.
And I don't want the podcast to just feel like we're repeating ourselves. But look, why is he do something Pep is not asking me for? If your coach says, do this, just sit in the box, movement here and there, be a threat, be physical, try to get, because he's a physical guy, he's a speedster as well. And he asks you, maybe just sit in the box, just score his goals. And
He'll
you
be-
do just that,
he'll
and
beat anybody in a
it
counterattack.
And then it gets you to the result to win you championships, which they did. Not only which they did one of the hardest things to do with all three championships in one season.
How many goals did Lewandowski hit whenever the COVID year?
He scored a lot.
He scored a lot,
What was
yeah.
it for COVID year? Because I knew they didn't give him the Ballon d'Or for that.
Yeah,
year.
he should have won for that one.
The whole Ballon was suspended. I think they-
Yeah, no, the stupidest thing, bro. Because that's.
But wasn't there another year still that he should have won it, but then they gave it to fucking Messi?
No, it was that.
Or was it Modric?
It was
no. Or who was I
it was
thinking
the
of?
Modric one. Bro, even that year, I should have gone to Messi.
Oh my god.
Did you see that Champions League campaign from him? His team literally let him down.
Was it
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, you score 8
Oh,
to
for
2.
Lewandowski?
You can't lose 8 to 2, homeboy.
No, 2021.
You can't lose 8 to 2. You
The
can't.
fuck is he supposed to do?
You can't lose 8 to 2.
What, Messi's supposed to defend as
You
well?
can't lose 8 to 2. Are you a midfielder or not? You're a midfielder or not?
Oh, not at the time. He wasn't. He was a forward back
Okay,
then.
so in the 19...
Bro, he
2016
single-handedly
scored 15
cooked Liverpool, bro.
in the Champions League only. And then he scored 34 in the league, so that's 34 plus 15.
I mean, if the other team scores 8, then score 9.
Oh yeah, my fault. You know, shit, my bad, bro.
I'm a rep. So,
Okay, but no, I feel like I still have some
okay,
points
nah,
to
wait,
make. He never gave me to have my fucking argument.
No.
Yeah, I was rebutting the whole fucking time.
Go everybody. That's
Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me why Haaland deserves it, bro. Tell me.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm kind of making more of why Messi doesn't deserve it, and then Haaland just kind of sneaks in
do
there.
both.
Okay.
Keep your agenda.
And instead of just analyzing how they play, and which is valid for either side, for either argument, I'm just gonna use the precedent that they've set of deciding who the winners are before.
Okay.
So let's
Are you saying like the Ballon d'Or is like what they say, like their criteria is for winning
Yes.
it?
yeah, usual criteria. Exactly. So I guess what would be your 2 main points of saying why Messi won the Ballon d'Or this year? Because of his performance in the World Cup, and what else?
And I think just him being an actual influential player every single game. Like you have to like literally watch
In the World Cup,
in
or
every game.
in every-
in the League MLS World Cup.
League One. Okay, whatever. Okay, we'll go with that. So, why wouldn't the best performers being on a good team Why haven't they won the Ballon d'Oro before? Why doesn't Iniesta and David Villa win the Ballon d'Oro in 2010?
Because Messi hit 91 goals in a calendar year, bro,
So goals
and
count.
won every single trophy.
So goals count. And being on a winning team and scoring all the goals, that
When
counts.
you score double the goals Haaland did, yes.
But it's still the same point.
No, bro.
He's
Okay.
he's being influential by scoring 91 goals, right?
Okay, when Haaland brings you back 91 goals, bro, we can come back to this
Okay, it
argument.
doesn't matter if it's 91 goals or if it's 50
No,
goals. But if
not-
those 50 goals won you all those trophies, didn't Messi's all those 91 goals? That's being influential, scoring all those goals to win all those trophies.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
But he still scored in finals and semifinals.
And can I say real quick?
Yeah.
The best way to impact the goal will be most influential, either whether you're having a bad game or not.
It's by scoring.
Score a goal.
Yeah, I agree. It's the striker's currency, yes.
Or any currency, really. But
Finish your point, Jason.
so yeah, like so when Germany wins the World Cup in 2014, like who was the best player for Germany that year?
Yeah, Tony Cruz or Müller. Yeah,
Both creators.
Müller is a goal scorer in the World Cup. Just in the World Cup, though. More, I would say.
Yeah.
Now he was behind closer most of the time.
But he was on track to beating closest most World Cup goals in general. But I think this 2018, since they fell short, he didn't get to break that record. But sorry, that's not the point.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Go here, man.
But yeah, like I just it doesn't seem like just being good in the World. Yes, he won it, which I guess we can debate whether he should have won or blah 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 blah. He won it. Yes, that shouldn't be enough to win a Ballon d'Oro because there hasn't won anybody a Ballon d'Oro like that before.
I mean, it won Ronaldo R9 Ballon d'Or.
I was in diapers, dog. I don't even remember that.
I'm just saying. You just said it hasn't won anyone the World Cup. Just give me an example, bro.
Okay.
Wait, what do you think? Sorry.
So R9 in the 02 World
And
Cup.
the 02, yeah.
Whenever he won the Ballon d'Or, in that season, I think he had 6 goals for club.
Yeah.
But then for Brazil, he fucking went crazy. And they gave him the Ballon d'Or for that because.
Well, then I could say he doesn't deserve it.
I think,
And I think the Jason of that time was probably screaming his head off.
Yeah,
like, that guy didn't deserve it.
I probably would have said he didn't deserve that.
I think when it's a World Cup year, it is massively taken in from, especially because it's like a FIFA
Of course,
award.
it's every 4 years. Yeah.
And I guess they choose a time, and I guess I mean when it's this late in Messi's career, and you know,
Okay, I do agree that him being in the twilight of his career is coming to an end. Oh, what a great time to give him Ballon d'Or, send him off for Europe. You know, I feel like I do agree that was also part of an influence a lot of voters to give him the Ballon d'Or.
I mean, it's journalists who vote for the Ballon d'Or.
they like a narrative.
Which I'm also kind of glad that Haaland did end up winning the UEFA Men's Best Player, because like, to be fair, he did deserve being UEFA's like
Yeah,
in
but
the
then
UEFA competitions.
but it makes losing the Ballon d'Or sting even more. That you won the UEFA Best Player, but you don't win the Ballon d'Or.
It's just, I mean,
Like,
he didn't do it. I mean, I can't hold him against him that he wasn't in the World Cup because, you know, he didn't qualify. But it sadly is something that goes against him.
And then Messi, like, you have to take into account when he went to MLS, like, bro, like,
oh yeah,
dude,
forget.
that can't help your case, dude. Like, it has to be you. Maybe not even against you, just ignore it. And then I feel like that's another narrative. Oh, he's coming in, like, scoring so many goals,
Yeah.
helping the team come from worst in the league and almost getting into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Andre
And
Ronaldo.
then now like casual soccer fans who like only watch MLS or like barely started watching MLS because Messi, because now they hear like Segundo the best player in the world is in the MLS now. Now I gotta hear casual people who don't even know anything about soccer. It's like, oh yeah, Messi's the best player of all time in soccer, right? And it's like,
You know what?
you don't even know.
Well, here's the thing. Like, how did Ronaldo start off whenever he went to the Saudi league? I don't know. Did he go in there banging?
To me,
I stopped watching.
I don't give a fuck about anything he
I
does.
was just
in
gonna
Saudi.
compare like
Nothing
what,
he does in the Saudi league does anything for me.
Okay, that doesn't move you.
No, at all.
So it didn't move you whenever he scored that like screamer.
No,
I don't even know the
shit.
screamer. It was like
I
he just
don't
chipped
care.
the keeper from like 40 yards.
Which
out.
is a badass. I think it's still a badass goal.
nice,
But it does nothing for me. I'll be like, see.
Like when
But at the same time, he is 3 years older than Messi.
yeah.
And Ronaldo at 36 was still the fucking shit.
Carrying Juventus.
What was he doing at 36?
Carrying Juventus.
He fucking
actually, he was
Diego
United.
Simeone.
Is that
what he
was
doing.
that the Simeone?
No. A little bit after, but close. I think it was the first year at United.
No, 36. He was at United.
No,
right?
he was already at Juventus.
He was still Juventus?
Yeah,
No way. He was at United at 37.
I think so.
Yeah, he was.
Damn. He
But
had 20.
but at United,
That's crazy,
I mean,
bro.
how many freaking like
That's-
player of the months did he
Right,
win?
I know,
How
so
many,
that's what
how
I'm
many
saying.
games did he win by himself?
That's
Like,
impressive, bro. He had like 24 in the Prem or something like that.
Yeah, he had.
And that's with fucking Ten Hag's bitch ass.
2021, 2022. He was
Bro,
with United.
What else?
2022,
Like what? Okay, you gave me an argument for against Messi. Like, what is your argument for Haaland?
Oh, I mean, I think I've made my case clear for why I think Haaland. I mean,
When you were
yeah,
that's
when we were rebutting, yeah. So it's just so that I don't repeat myself. But yeah, I mean, you win the treble. You're the best team in Europe. You're the best team in the world. You win those games. You're influential by scoring those goals to win those games. If you don't do jack shit in the whole game, but then you score a goal, and you win 1-0, that seems pretty influential to me.
And I think you also have to emphasize that it's not only just a Champions League; it's a treble, and it's I mean,
And
maybe they made the win the Premier look easy,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still one of the best leagues in the world, probably for sure top 2.
And it's for a team that has historically fallen short in the Champions League when they're clearly the superior
the same
team.
pressure you said about Messi. Oh, the White match, the same thing. The pressure was on Man City to win it. Oh, you guys always fall short.
Mm-hmm.
The same pressure was on Haaland to deliver, and he delivered.
That's just my only big problem with Haaland was that like he didn't score in any semifinal that he had. Like neither in the FA Cup nor in the final of the FA Cup. He didn't score in the semifinal of the Champions League. He didn't score in the final of the Champions League. And I don't know the stats. I don't remember. But I think he did pretty good against all the top 6 teams in the Prem, but only at home. Away, he looked a little suspect. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember exactly.
You would know better than I would. I don't know.
I don't know exactly how he performed.
Nitpicking, but yes, I feel like at least scoring a semi-final goal or one final goal, or even if it's to draw, like I do.
What a fucking goal.
There
That's
is
a banger. That was a banger.
There is some
Mesa?
importance
Who was it,
to-
Mesa?
They brought it from,
Oh, gay.
they brought it from their own goal over there.
The keeper rolled it out.
Yeah.
If anyone's wondering, we're watching the San Luis Monterrey game.
Yeah, we're down bad, guys.
Nothing else is on.
No, but the thing that I had mostly against Haaland, it was where was he in the big games? You know what I'm saying?
I think that I like I like when players score in big games, and
He was on.
I think I think what you're saying is a valid point, but I mean
He was on.
quality over quantity sometimes. But when the quantity is 55, that has to be taken into consideration. But yes, I do agree, and I mean there's nothing I can say because I actually look into that as well. So that's some points taken off, but I mean it's not as much to take off as what he did. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think at the end of the day, it was actually a really close. Like it could have gone to either or, and I don't think I would have been disappointed. To be honest, it would have gone to Haaland. I wouldn't have been disappointed. If it would have gone to Messi, I was over the moon, obviously, because he's my GOAT. He's not everyone's GOAT, but
I think it should have.
Well, it feels like he's everyone's GOAT now.
But it is what it is now. So
Yeah.
nothing we can do now.
Well, I think we just have to agree to disagree now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think
So Ronaldo versus Messi, who's better? No.
Well, I think that's been settled, bro.
No.
We all saw the photos in the World Cup. We all saw one lifting the trophy. We
I
all saw
mean,
one crying down the
Portugal
tunnel.
and Argentina.
Whoa,
Come
whoa,
on.
whoa, 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 whoa,
What?
whoa, whoa. Let's. Bro,
Where-
did you see Portugal's bench, bro? This guy's not even talking because he knows. Because he knows. That's a crazy shout, bro.
No.
Yeah. I walked away from that one.
Yeah, back your boy, bro. Back your boy.
No. Portugal had a good squad.
Bro, let me run you through Portugal squad that I could think of, bro. Yeah, João Cancelo, Bernard, what's his name? Ruben
Bruno.
Diaz.
Bruno.
What was the other center back? They probably had
Pepe.
Pepe. Pepe's still
No,
class.
they did have Pepe.
They did have Pepe.
And then
and
they're-
Danilo Pereira would kind of put him in sometimes.
And then their left back was who?
Rafael Guerreiro.
Guerrero. Then
And
their two.
They had another left back. I forgot who it was actually decent, but
Was it still Rui Patricio in it?
Yeah,
Someone
but
else.
He would play backup. He was a starter, and then they put the new young guy that almost fucked it. Remember when he almost like that?
Oh yeah.
But no, they have a new one, and it's not even Anthony Lopez either. It's another one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But
No, wait. No, that's not who they played. They didn't play Pepe at the back. They played that one Benfica young center back who literally broke out that year.
yeah,
I forgot his name though.
they did play that too, but not as. I don't think he started.
And then in the midfield, you had Bernardo Silva, Danilo Pereira from PSG, and then you had another midfielder, William Carvalho, Ruben Neves. Then their front line, Rafael Leao, Cristiano Ronaldo, Goncalo Ramos.
Yeah, Gonzalo Ramos. Well, that's the striker that broke out, Gonzalo Ramos, and then Guedes.
Like, I mean, it was a pretty good team. Like, they could have gone toe for, like,
What?
player for player with Argentina, to be honest.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry, no.
I just
I'm
think
sorry,
you
no.
only know Ronaldo, bro, and that's...
No.
Nah, they had
a good team.
We didn't even say Joao Cancelo.
Oh, yeah. No, I did it at the beginning.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, bro.
But I think we just have to agree to disagree, bro. Because I don't think I'm changing your mind, and you're not
No.
changing my mind.
Nah, I should.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I think you were looking at it as preference. I know you're a big Barca fan and you like the complete player. And I say Haaland's pretty complete to me.
It's just I'm just
the
I'm just more of
thinking
a football purist type of. I think that's just more of my vibe.
And
Like, as in,
I
like-
also like from what you said. I also like that you want more from Haaland, which is you that type of player you would want to put him at higher expectations. I like that, but
Yeah, like I mean, bro, just think about it. Like,
the big thing I was.
But you gotta-
they didn't
yeah.
ask him to do that stuff. But go ahead.
no, I'm saying like if you think about it, like Haaland's disgusting inside the penalty box. I mean, inside the big box, right? Like anything inside, like you already know, is probably gonna go in. Like if you just take that player and you add some sort of like link up play, creativity, you add a little bit of dribble more. That's gonna be a monster. Bro.
I know, but
then,
they
like-
already are because they won the treble.
No. But I'm saying like him individually
they
as a
already
player.
are
He's already
unbeatable.
He wants to make a bigger money.
Like-
That's what I'm saying. Man City's already unbeatable. They already won the treble.
Okay, but I'm saying like once he does once he has like a little 1, 2, 3 more things to his game, there won't be a thing that people can criticize him about.
He'll become Mbappe now.
Yeah, he'll literally he'll leave Mbappe in the shadow because Mbappe right now he's gotta catch up. He's gotta leave PSG.
Who's more complete, Mbappe or?
Well, that's
Right now, Mbappe.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, I could say that. I would say that. Yes.
I was just make sure.
I mean,
But, like,
straight finisher, I would take. I would say Haaland's probably.
Who
a
am
better
I
finisher,
taking
yeah.
1-on-1 against the keeper? Mbappe. I mean Haaland every single day of the week, bro.
End of the world, fucking aliens are fucking come in. I'm picking Mbappe all day.
1v1
Iguodala.
1v1 versus the keeper.
He did it in the World Cup final.
Wait. Oh yeah, you're saying like 1v1 with the keeper, like coming down. Oh yeah, Mbappe.
What?
Because he can take
Yes.
him on, like he can juke
I thought you
around.
meant like
He can-
just
No, you
like
slip
a
him.
counterattack,
No, I'm
like-
saying like you slip him through. Like it's a through ball. Who are you putting in?
Haaland.
Haaland.
No, Haaland.
You're putting Haaland there, bro.
No, if you're saying like it's a counterattack and it's literally just Mbappe
No,
and he
no,
just
no.
outran a fucking defender and he's going 1-on-1 with the keeper, then yes, it's Mbappe. Yes.
No, it's
Yes,
the back
that's Mbappe.
line. The back line got caught napping. You slipped him through. He's 1-on-1 now with the keeper.
Yeah.
You have.
If you're saying
Haaland
it's just like a regular ass play, like just
Mbappe, we saw him score a hat trick in the World Cup final.
Yeah, but I've also seen Mbappe miss those, bro. I've never seen Haaland fuck up a 1-on-1,
no,
bro.
yeah, I'm saying like if you just need if all you're asking for is a finish,
Like there's three
It's
things.
Haaland.
There's three
Haaland.
things guaranteed
Yeah.
in this life, bro. Taxes, death, and Haaland scoring 1-on-1s, bro. There's absolutely nothing else guaranteed.
Ronaldo.
Shut.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know, but you want to
Yeah, it depends on the situation you were asking.
Okay,
yeah.
Messi,
Alright.
8-time Ballon d'Or winner. Oh my god.
Offside. He was offside.
Oh my god, what a save!
How the fuck did he miss? Why he hit it straight to
He-
it, bro?
He's straight to the keeper. He is straight to the keeper. All right.
Liga makes for
That
you
was
guys.
the Ballon d'Or talk, guys. Clearly, we got very passionate, very intense. I know we pretty similar a lot of things, but
It's nice though. Two different views though. Two different views.
yeah,
Very
two different views. Clearly, know where. I mean, we were kind of. I think we were pretty.
That's what I'm saying. Two different
Same
views.
time.
Y'all's view and my view.
Yeah, and then. So thanks for listening to us. I was. Well, do y'all want to do the Golden Boy maybe, or not really?
I don't
I
know.
know Jude definitely.
Are you saying like?
I don't know too much
Bro, I
about
don't even
that.
know the
Okay.
Golden Boys like that.
That's fine. I want to do a video of like.
Who are the
Cristiano
contenders?
Huh?
Who are the contenders? Is it Bellingham, Balde? Fuck.
Yeah.
Is Bellingham considered a golden boy?
Who?
Bellingham?
Bro, he's like 20.
I mean, he should be in the running for fucking Ballon d'Or.
I mean, it's same thing like Mbappe.
Yeah,
They just have to win their
But
Golden
this
Bowl
case,
once, and then bro, they're get the fuck out of here,
that's
bro.
like Patrick Mahomes competing for Offensive Player of the Year. It's like, no.
Yes, literally. All right. Well, thanks for listening to us, guys, for this Ballon d'Or chat. I know Twitter was going off when I know this is a little outdated.
We're a little late.
We're a little bit, not too bad, but I know Twitter was crazy when it got announced that Messi was gonna win it.
They got leaked too, which is kind
Yeah,
of
it got
gay.
leaked.
Bro, yeah, fuck. What's his name? The Italian
Fabrizio
journalist.
Romano.
Bro, fuck him, bro. Took away the whole hype.
Literally nowadays, now it's
Yeah.
even. I mean, transfers.
It's
is
been
different.
for years though. I mean, they've kind of been able to leak it.
These past, I think 2-3, it's been
Just
like
the
that.
social media era. Just.
I don't know how that's.
Well, because we got to remember, it's journalists.
Yeah.
who are
I just hope they
doing
change
all
that. I hope they change it to like how the UEFA does theirs. They do it based off like the captains of each team, and then
They still do that. That's how they vote for Ballon d'Or.
no, they don't.
Every
No.
national team captain.
No, it's only for UEFA.
Yeah.
I think so.
FIFA is literally it's
the
it's a magazine.
Yeah, the
No,
Ballon.
I know. But I thought it was also.
No, the Ballon d'Or is only journalists.
Just journalists. Oh. I
Yeah.
thought it was a mix of both.
Nah,
Damn.
that's why it's a little scuffed.
So
Yeah.
clearly, it's all narrative and.
Yeah.
Shit, if I would have done that, I would have used it against you.
That's what I was. I literally said that earlier. I was like, it's literally journalists who are voting for this.
Oh my god. Alright. Well, thanks for listening, guys. This is Ballon d'Or topic. We're going to talk about the selection in the next episode, so you'll see that as well.
We'll be wearing the same clothes.
Yeah, we are. So, of course, this is Yaciel, Jason, I'm Edwin. Shout out to Chris in the back. Y'all saw some little takes he had as well. Probably get him in some Mexican takes as well for the selection. He's in the back, you know. So, thanks. Peace.